Hello, fellow noodlings! One last time, are we going to break down the masterpiece that is My Dress Up Darling? Scarily already on the end. This is episode 12, the final episode. If you have just found me, hello and welcome. I am Clockwork Dancer Noodles. I've been breaking down the entire season of My Dress Up Darling. And you can find it all now in the playlist because as soon as a anime stops airing, I move all the videos into a playlist so you can binge watch what I thought throughout the entire season. But I can't believe we've gotten to this point. I can't believe that I will be shortly bringing out my end of season review for you guys, hopefully some point next week. I'm going to crown my top 3 anime. Is My Dress Up Darling going to hold its position because it was on the top 3 in the midway review? Has it climbed? Has it descended? Have I just put it into the Hidden Gem Awards? Unlikely because this anime is getting a hell of a lot of attention. But is it on that list is the big question. If you want to find out, make sure you guys are subscribed. In that video, I'm also telling you what 3, maybe 4 anime I'm bringing to you next season. What am I watching? What am I breaking down on the channel? What is coming your way? Because it's a very weird season that is coming our way. There's a lot of differences between this season and next season. Not so many big giants, but there's a lot of really big hidden gems. And one anime in particular has caught my eye, and it's the one that I knew I wanted to watch before it was even announced. Like, I was a big fan of the premise and I'd seen good things about the manga. Can't wait to share with you guys new journeys, new things. This is going to be the final review I do for My Dress Up Darling. No confirmation on a season 2 as of yet, but I really hope they get one because I want more like this. This is a really good wrap up and a very solid ending, and that's something I don't often say a lot when it comes to reviews. Endings seems to be a bit of a tripping point with a lot of animes, and this season as well has been plagued by endings, and I'll talk about it more in my big video. There is a Discord channel too if you want notifications to your phone whenever videos go up. Let's get going and start dissecting the last ever episode. Marin has a dad, and I know this is shocking, and I know she kind of lives with them, but she lives on her own. It's weird. Even before this episode started, I was starting to go, hey, do you remember when Marin had friends and they appeared one episode and they never reappeared? I was getting at this episode, and we do actually see a picture of the friend. I don't remember the name because she was shown to us one time briefly in the first episode and never made an appearance. But yeah, I was really shocked to see that Marin does have a dad, and it's Marin's laziness to not do her homework this week that causes a lot of the setup for what happens at the end, which is quite nice. But I do low-key love Gojo is still measuring up the ribbons as Marin is having a meltdown, complaining about her homework and everything. He still works away. He's still beavering away, getting those ribbons up against her ear and everything. I like that. Low-key like that. But Marin this week is me. I've been trying to put it off. I've been trying not to say it because I bet a lot of girls are saying it. Everyone's saying, oh, Marin is me. Marin is me, guys. And here is some short reasons why Marin is me. Number 1, cosplayer. Okay, check. Already got that. Making my own cosplays. She technically has Gojo making them. Close enough. She's a model. We find out this week Marin is a model. I'm a model. I've been doing it for 16 plus years. Marin also has dyed hair. So do I. Min likes food. So do I. Marin likes otome games. So do I. I don't even need to cosplay this one because I am Marin. I don't need to cosplay it because she is me. And there's a few tiny differences that we'll get to this week, but they are so nominal it doesn't even count. Model Marin, not a shock. Already thought she would make a very good model anyway, and she looks good in cosplay. Cosplayers do tend to sometimes dabble in models, or models vice versa. Very recently I've noticed a wave of the models on my actual model site starting to dabble in cosplay becoming a bit more of an accepted thing. Photographers realising that you can get a good picture in a costume or as a model, so nice to see the worlds are interlocking. When we did touch upon photography, I did briefly mention the two worlds were starting to line up a little bit. I did, at this point though, think Marin should have really had a better understanding of makeup. One of the big points is when she was learning from Juju is that she doesn't really understand makeup too much, but she definitely uses it every single day because she has very good makeup, and she's also doing makeups for shoots, and even makeup artists, if you have a makeup artist, they do nothing but talk about makeup. When I have makeup artists, it happens infrequently, but it happens. All they do is talk to me about the foundation. All they do is talk to me about what my favourite makeup is. It happens. All they want to do is talk about makeup. This bit here, Marin really should have had a bit more understanding, and when she does photography and she apparently can't stay in character or something, she's doing proper professional paid modelling shoots. She definitely knows how to do that. Marin and me, this is our first little falter. I'm not scared of horror, guys. I love horror. I enjoy horror. You guys know me. I am still praying to the anime gods Please give me a horror anime, please. It feels like we haven't had decent horror for quite some time, and I know Jujutsu Kaisen was supposed to dabble on that side. I don't find it scary, guys. I don't find Jujutsu Kaisen scary. I'm too busy worshipping Nanami and his beautiful chiseled abs and his gorgeous jawline. Everything about Nanami is just hot. But it's not scary. It's definitely not scary. The thing I was really surprised about was Gojo isn't terrified by horror. Why is he not scared? I really would have pinned him as somebody who would have freaked out by the horror film, and he doesn't. And he's being a complete cosplayer going, oh, how do I do these special effects? How do I do that makeup? Look at that lighting. Gojo, why? Why are you like this? You're perfect. I love you. The picture of the friend who we haven't seen since episode 1 makes it in. I don't know your name. I don't remember your name, and it really wasn't important. Marin can't swim is another difference because I do underwater shoots. I can actually swim. I am a little shocked that she can't, but I guess even the people who appear perfect or appear who can do everything and are multi-talented, everybody like me and you, we all have something we can't do. I'm trying to think of something that I can't do that everyone else can do, and nothing's really coming to mind right now. But I'm sure there's something that a lot of people can do, and I really struggle. I will find something, and I'm sure at some point I will, if we ever get enough viewers, let's say when I hit 1K, I will do a question and answer for you guys, and I will find something to tell you what I can't do that I know you guys can. There we go. I've already promised that I'll do like a face reveal video for 1K. You guys already know what I look like. I post pictures of my cosplays. If you even look hard enough, this channel used to be a travel channel and a food channel, unboxings as well. But because that seems to be what everyone wants, that will be the 1K marker. We've got a while to think about it, so I'm chill. But we can compile a list of questions, some fun anime questions, just fun general things. I don't know, I will do it live or something. We'll try and go live for the first time ever. And yeah, we'll do a live Q&A or something. That'll be fun. But yes, if you want that to happen, make sure you're getting people to like and subscribe, guys, or it's never going to happen. But beautiful, beautiful lighting. Let's talk about the gorgeous pool reflections off of Gojo. I am very similar to Jacksepticeye. I get excited by light. I love the way the light is bouncing off everybody and it looks absolutely gorgeous. We've already spoken about backlighting already, but it's absolutely something, and it's all about vulnerability because Marin is talking about something that she can't do, but I still really like the ocean. I can't swim. But this is the similarities again. Gojo loves the idea of doll making, but he knows that he struggles right now. It's something that he can't do. Although I would say that Marin wanting to swim in the ocean is probably more dangerous than liking the dolls and not being able to do it because, one, you can die. I don't think you can die by liking dolls. Unless it's like evil dolls coming up from, I don't know. It is also natural that we get a festival episode. It's obligatory. We had the obligatory beach episode. We now get to end on the perfect ending, the festival episode. Marin in a yukata is just pure win. I am very jealous of Marin's wardrobe. The dog is barking, guys. The dog is barking and joining in on my review. Hello, dog. Yeah. You like Marin too? Cool. Marin's good, right? No, oh, Gojo. You like Gojo? Okay. Tangent. I am absolutely jealous of the amount of festivals that Japan has. Really, I am. Because we don't really get anything similar in the UK. Sure, we have Bonfire Night, which is a bit similar to the fireworks and the candy apples. But it's not romantic. It's in November. It's really cold. It's generally raining as well, so it's not the same. But the way that Japan's festivals, they have many of them, and each district has their own, and it's always shown to be quite the romantic thing, and the atmosphere's nice, and the street food. Nothing even measures up to anything like that in the UK. It's just something that we don't have. I'm guessing the nape of the neck thing is a cultural difference where maybe over here in the Victorian period it was the ankle. Especially in the older days of yesteryear, seeing a girl's ankle was absolutely scandalous, but the ankle was like iconized as something quite sexy. I believe that the nape isn't always on show. I guess nowadays maybe it is more because Japan's probably easing up on modernizing, but I can imagine back in the period seeing the woman's neck sexy thing for them. Gojo also having a traditional clothing fetish. I completely get this, but for me, I guess this is, should I tell you guys or should I put it in my big questions? You know what? No, I'm not going to tell you guys. If you want that Q&A, you're going to have to work for it, guys. Get those subs. I will tell you what something similar. So you'll have to remind me, if I compile the list, make sure you remind me what is my fetish, I guess. Oh my god, what am I doing? But Gojo and his fetish for traditional clothing, I love Marin's reaction because I would also do this. If it was somebody I liked and I knew that I'd figured out exactly what their weakness was, I'd be flaunting that crap right in their face. If I knew they liked like girls flicking their hair, I'd be flicking it all day. I'd be like whipping my hair back and forth. It would be amazing. I would do that. I would totally whip my hair back and forth. My love for food. This, me and Marin again, soul animal for me. She is a soul character for me. I am Marin. I am one. I love food. I love street food. I would do this. I would be trying everything. If I went to Japan, I would be doing this. I would be going, I'm not going to eat all day. I'm going to eat absolutely everything I can get my hands on because I want to try it all. Now, this next sequence is absolutely perfect. I've already praised this anime enough for its CGI use. When it happens, it happens. Perfect use right here is the CGI and the animation we get when we are looking up at the night sky, looking at our characters, looking up at the colourful sea of colour all around us. It's perfection. I couldn't have thought of a better use for CGI right in this anime. We have been absolutely treated by this anime and it's how it looks. It looks gorgeous. The moments when they slip in an actual beautiful picture, like the Marin modelling picture, gorgeous picture, or when they snapshotted her jumping and she's in the main cosplay, perfect moments where they insert just highly detailed images, gorgeous shots, very gorgeous shots. I know it's romantic as well, but seeing how far our characters have come, we started with a very antisocial Gojo. He was antisocial, he had no friends, he didn't really get on with people, and nor did he really have any interest in going out. As he says, he never went out to any of the festivals. We are now ending on him, going out to a festival, surrounded by people, looking absolutely bewildered at the gorgeous colours around him and being with the person that he really likes. How far he has come, it should make us all proud. We have watched him grow into something beautiful. It's been a fantastic 12 episodes. The pacing has been really nice as well. And plus, this anime, can I just get a clap here, guys? This anime didn't go down any tropes that make me uncomfortable. Not a single, we're going to have a disagreement now. Not a single, there's a third person involved. None of that. None of the stuff that happens and ruins the romance animes. I am a big romance anime fan. Often enough, I find myself watching as many as I can just to try and get an anime that I like and it doesn't make me go down those tropes like, oh, we're now having an argument for nothing. Or, oh no, I think that guy over there likes you. I'm going to pull back and not talk to you ever again. Oh, I hate that. This anime didn't do that. It dabbled in, hey, Juju might like him, but they don't do anything more with it. And there's a slight jealous moment, but they move on so quickly. It's okay. They do the bit where it looks like Gojo's pulling away from her for a bit, but then it's okay because it's very quick. All of these uncomfortable moments are not left to drag on and leave a bad taste in your mouth. I love that, and that's going to be a big thing playing for me because it's very rare that I get an anime and it's about love and they haven't used one of those tropes that I just mentioned, and it always leaves me feeling just annoyed, or I start skipping, and I hate skipping. I don't do it very often. If I start skipping an anime, you know the anime has failed me and I'm probably going to give it a pretty low score. But the scene is absolutely perfect. It starts to really build up atmosphere, the colour all around. The animation is amazing as well. There's no words needed. And to be fair, it's quite loud, so we don't really need the words. We don't need the huh, what did you say kind of thing. I was worried they were going to do the whole I love you and huh, what did you say? I was worried they were going to go down that route. They didn't, but it was a perfect comic break. It is a comedy. This is a comedy anime, and I'm very happy with what they end up doing anyway. It's the nah. I would do this. I would do the whole, look at what colour my tongue is. Nah. I would 100% do this, but it's perfect because it's typical Marin. I love it. And sure, I'm very sad we didn't get a kiss and we got blocked by the phone. Phone block. We're going to call it phone block. We didn't get a kiss, guys. And yeah, sure, I would have loved to end on at least a kiss or just something. It didn't feel like the two had reached a point when they needed a kiss. They were close in the hotel room because things were building nicely. But this is a moment where I think Gojo is so amazed by what's going on, sensory overload. He's not thinking about that kiss at this point. He's not in that romantic zone anymore. But the sexy bath scene, or maybe not, my goodness, the anime knows I want a horror and it's teasing me by trying to give me a horror. This is the least sexiest bath scene ever and I am not even complaining. I love her face, how she's not even able to relax in a relaxing bath and she's staring at the mirror, waiting for something to come and it's a drop on the ceiling of condensation that freaks her out. I love it. Please, anime gods, hear my prayer. Give me a good horror anime this year at some point. There's no horror that I can see in the next season. Again, I am saddened. Guys, if you know if there's any decent horror animes that I may have missed, put them in the comments below. I've probably watched them, but I want a horror. I really want to dig into a horror anime. A cute ending to a really fantastic season 1. It's peaceful. I love the way that they end up talking to each other before going to bed because I can imagine cute couples do this. I haven't been in a relationship for a while. I wouldn't know. Review, the way that it reviews everything, that they go through everything that they've been through. Sure, it's not a kiss, but I would take this because we get an I love you from Marin. And Gojo was the one who initially said it when he was tired and he was on the train. So we already know how he kind of feels. It's now time to hear what Marin thinks. And a lot of the anime does sometimes feel like it's coming from Gojo's perspective. So this episode is different where we do get to see it from her perspective, how she wants to talk to him and she's spanking him and he ends up falling asleep on her. And it's such a nice ending. I can't hate the ending. Even though there's no kiss, I can't hate it. I think it's a fantastic ending to season 1. Where is season 2? So in tradition, what did I give it on Mal? I do points, so I do like to break it down to points. On Mal, I can't do that. So the closest thing I gave on Mal, don't hate me, is an 8 out of 10. I would personally give it about an 8.5, but I would round it a little bit down. I don't want to give it a 9 because it's not quite hitting the 9s for me, but it is one of the best romance animes I've seen in a very long time. I've got 3 godly romance animes that I absolutely adore to pieces. This one would be up there. If I have been recommending it for quite a few people, I've recommended it 3 times now to 3 different people because I enjoy it. I thought it was fantastic. I loved the pacing. I'm a cosplayer. It allows me to talk to you guys. Sure, the video hasn't done very well on the channel, but nothing's really doing very well on my channel anymore. So I don't think I can really take it. I enjoyed breaking it down. I enjoyed talking about cosplay to you guys. And if the channel ever does get big, this is going to be one of those videos I try and push because I got to talk about me as my life. So if there's ever a video where people go, this YouTuber ever talk about herself in real life and stuff, this is that video because this anime is very realistic. A lot of those talks when Marin is being picked up asking, how tall are you? I do the same thing. It's a realistic conversation. How tall is that boy? I always want to know how tall guys are because I'm short. I want to know how tall the giant is above me who's reaching up to the shelf to like put something on whilst they're stacking. My manager is 6.4, guys. I probably told you guys how short I am. But I'll leave it for a Q&A. Hell yeah. There's your spoiler. As an anime, Becca is a bad anime. I give you all the spoilers and tell you to check out the OVAs. So yes, would I do it again? Absolutely. Do I want a sequel? Absolutely. If there is a sequel ever announced, I will be breaking it down on this channel 100%. You can rely on it. I will totally break it down. I enjoy it. I do hope we get at some point a kiss or something. I'd like that. But again, normally when an anime starts to go down that route, the anime falls apart or they end. So I don't want to push it. Sure, I like what's going on. I like the pacing. I like the characters. Developing the world a little bit, like the friends never really came back up. Talking about the parents as well, maybe they need to come up at some point. There's a lot of room for potential. There's a lot of room for growing. I love this anime. I've enjoyed breaking it down. I hope you guys have enjoyed my breakdowns. Thank you guys so much. And it's the last time I get to talk to you about this anime, which is really sad. But please watch my next video, the big review, and see if there's an anime you didn't know was coming out or you are going to plan to watch and see if I'm breaking it down. Because there's going to be 3 or 4 new anime coming your way next season. And I do think one of them could take the place of the funny one. And I think you guys will like it. Take care, guys. Please look after yourselves. And until we meet again, keep watching anime and stay creative. Bye-bye.